these all went up on these signposts, these light posts, within the past couple of days. I know they did because I walked through here quite a lot. Celebrating 30 years, come visit. MIT List Visual Arts Center, the Contemporary Art Museum at MIT. And then they have these things that say 30 on them. And it's all on these light posts, which is one of the things the conglomerate has been doing for years, putting signs like this up along the light posts along each side of the street. MIT has done it several times. You know, other organizations do it. The government does it. Various agencies of the government do it also. Yeah. So I saw some of these the other day on Mass Ave, and I just decided not to walk through there. I just didn't want to have to deal with it. I've had pretty serious depression over the past couple of weeks, and I just felt like I don't want to deal with this right now. But it seems like what they've done is notice that I walked here, and so they've specifically put all of these through here so that I have to see them, right? So that I have to see them, so that they have to, you know, can threaten me, encourage stalkers, and also announce to the world their hatred of women and their support of human rights abuses. Because this is not something that was done by like a maintenance person who worked at MIT, or a few of them even, or those guys who drive around in the MIT maintenance vehicle stalking me, and probably also stalking plenty of MIT students. You know, this has been going on for years. I've been getting stalked for years. This campaign of harassment has been going on for years, and so people know they're going to get away with it. They know that it's supported by people in the establishment. I mean, these signs were put up here by people who are part of the administration at MIT. You know, so this is quite deliberate, very malicious. Basically, they're stopping me. There's a few ways to get from Boston to Cambridge, and from Cambridge to Boston, from where I'm living. There aren't that many ways to do it because between Cambridge and Boston, it is a very large and famous river called the Charles River. You might have heard of it. But anyway, usually I will look at West Avenue. It's what's called Massachusetts Avenue. It is known by people who live in Boston and Cambridge, a number of other people, as Mass Ave. And it goes right through the center of part of the MIT campus. And it's just, you know, I mean, it tends to get more traffic. And also, being able to walk out here, I can walk along part of the river. That's kind of nice. You know, I mean, actually, it's funny because the first couple of years of the whole conglomerate persecution, I kind of couldn't even look at water. I kind of couldn't even really deal with it. So, but now, you know, I've gotten a little bit, you know, you just develop some calluses over time to things that you initially were so painful. And I'm beginning to be able to, like, do more things that I used to not be able to do, right? Just like look at water, like look at boats, that kind of thing, and that's helpful, you know. Also, as I said before, some of that stuff is kind of receded to a certain extent. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty bad because they noticed. Obviously, somebody noticed that this specific street is one that I crossed to from the end of the bridge over there after having walked along the river a little bit. And I've been walking through here, and I was just kind of avoiding the Mass Ave route because there's just like lots more traffic, lots more going on. Brings you right into the center of downtown Cambridge. I just didn't feel like dealing with it. I feel like having things be a little bit quieter. So they put this up here. They've done all this, right? And I would say probably there are people who stalk MIT students. Probably they particularly stalk the women. Then God knows who else they're stalking, because this is the message that the administration is sending, right? They've been doing it for years, and this is very specific, very deliberate. You know, it's basically the MIT administration is stalking me. Yep, and encouraging other people to do the same thing. And I think that all of their female students are in danger. All of them. You know, I would not be surprised if there are hidden and illegal cameras in various places throughout MIT, particularly in places where there are women. You know, women's restrooms, women's locker rooms, female dorm rooms, that kind of thing. I would not be surprised at all.